Rainier beer, Rainier Avenue, Rainier cherries. The namesake's inspired, of course, by the mountain, Mount Rainier.
I grew up looking at Mount Rainier.
Its profile and its image and its power.
If you can see the mountain, it's a beautiful day.
The Puyallup Tribe knows the mountain as Mount Taquoma, in their native language, Twulshootseed.
Tacoma means the mother of all waters in one translation.
She is a mountain central to the culture of many tribes around the Sound.
Fish, from berries, from trees, all the water to support life comes from the mountain. So she is important for us because she gives us life.
The Puyallup people called her Taquoma for many, many generations before settlers arrived. Then in April of 1792,
Captain Vancouver shows up on a nice spring day much like this.
British explorer Captain George Vancouver is the first known European to see the mountain while on a mapping expedition.
So he just starts naming everything arbitrarily, sees the mountain and decides to name it after his best friend, Peter Rainier.
Peter Rainier was an admiral in the British Navy who battled against the United States in the Revolutionary War.
Never once saying, hey, you people who have lived here for thousands of years, what do you call this? It was never even a concept, just showed the lack of respect that we got as a people to begin with as well.
For the Puyallup people, the name casts a shadow over the mountain's beauty.
You have to constant reminder, nope, that's not Mount Tacoma. You can't call it your native name. You have to call it Rainier. It is always a constant reminder of the trauma that we've gone through.
Now, Brandon Raynon, the historic preservation officer for the Puyallup Tribe, says it's leading a new effort to restore the mountain's original name.
The timing is starting to feel right.
There have been past efforts to rename the mountain.
The spirit of progress, the spirit of moving forward with this just wasn't there. And as this last 6 months has evolved to what it is, you know, we could start feeling the urge.
He knows the path won't be easy.
Do you sense that there will be resistance?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, there's going to be resistance no matter what.
I get their point. I just don't see changing it.
Okay.
And it would cost, I would think, a lot of money to change all that stuff out. Not to mention, like, the meaning that we all have of it as Mount Rainier.
Yeah.
But there is also a lot of support.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I think it's awesome. We're moving in that direction.
Here's the work happening right now. I'm told while the Puyallup Tribe and many tribes around here call the mountain Taquoma, other tribes out east, for instance near Yakima, call her Tahoma. Now the tribes are working together to come up with one single recommendation for both the public and lawmakers on the future name of Mount Rainier.
It has been done before. Alaska successfully renamed Mount McKinley to Mount Denali in 2015. That effort took 40 years.
I think the time is coming where people are starting to open their eyes.
Raynon believes changing Mount Rainier's name will go much faster.
To be open to renaming or reclaiming the original names.
The move will need to be approved by the U.S. Board of Geographical Names and Congress. The Secretary of the Interior, Deb Haaland, also plays a role. She's the first Native American cabinet secretary in U.S. history. It all brings renewed hope this effort will prevail.
We've endured so many atrocities to our people, yet we're resilient. We're still here. We're still here telling our story. In order to really show that respect to that icon, you want to call it by what it should be called, rightfully called. And so that's why we're fighting for Taquoma.
In Pierce County, Dee Dee Sun, Cairo 7 News.